Good morning, Transmasters. Today I was moved by a video of a young man who said something that really stayed with me. He said this: God created fish to swim, but the fish, they don't need swimming lessons. The swim is already inside of them. God created the birds to fly, but birds don't need to go to flight school, do they? The flight is already inside of them. And guess what? God created the seed, a seed, to become a tree. The seed doesn't need to be taught how to grow. The tree is already inside the seed. Think about that. No, really, think about it. A fish actually looks powerless on land. A bird looks helpless underwater. And a seed may look like a lifeless nothing when it's on top of concrete. But none of them is a failure. They are simply in the wrong environment. And that is a truth we need to hear. This is something that is so profound. Sometimes you are not failing. Sometimes you are trying to flourish in a place that was never designed to support your growth. Success is not only about working harder, it is about alignment. Because when you are operating in the purpose that God has placed inside of you, when you are in the right environment, surrounded by the right people, and pursuing the right assignment, there is a different kind of grace, guys, that is attached to that effort. It doesn't mean the journey will be easy. A bird still has to flap its wings. A fish still has to move against the current. A seed still has to push its way through the soil. Guys, listen to this. But the struggle produces something because they are struggling in the environment where they were designed to what? To grow. There is so much we can take from that message, guys, but I want to focus on one idea here. Are you in the right environment? Think about it. And I don't simply mean, are you living in the right country, in the right city, or the right town? I mean, are you in the right community? Are you surrounded by people who remind you of what is actually possible? Are you in rooms where your gifts are encouraged, your voice is strengthened, and your growth is expected? Guys, I'm telling you right now, where you are matters. There are people who feel most alive when they travel. You know them. Me, you, maybe. They need to experience new cultures, new places, and new perspectives, and that makes them feel alive. That brings them purpose. Then there are homebodies. You can barely convince them to cross state lines, let alone travel around the world. Home is where they feel grounded, energized, complete. There are people who never want to retire from work because work gives them a deep sense of purpose, of meaning. They can't even imagine waking up without somewhere to go, being told where to be, what to do. They need something to do. They need someone to serve or something meaningful to accomplish. And then there are people counting the seconds until retirement because they already know there is another chapter in their lives waiting for them. They have places to visit, passions to pursue, grandchildren to play with and enjoy, and dreams they finally have time to fulfill. Guess what, guys? Neither person is necessarily wrong. They may simply be designed differently. And just like that, Transmasters may not be for everyone. I don't tell everyone Transmasters is for everyone, but for those who know there is more inside of them, for those who have a story but need the courage to tell it, for those who want to strengthen their voices, sharpen their leadership, for those who want to become more confident versions of themselves, for those who have it in them to grow, to transform, and to become the best human beings they can be, Transmasters is the right environment. That is why we hear members speak about the camaraderie they feel when they come to our meetings. That is why people talk about the encouragement, the empowerment, and the sense of belonging when they come to our meetings. That is why members say they are receiving the tools they need to succeed. Because Transmasters is more than a meeting. It's an environment. It's a place. It's a training ground. Transmasters is a community of people who see something in you even while you are still learning to see it in yourself. Transmasters is where you are allowed to try. You are allowed to stumble. You're allowed to make mistakes. You're allowed to receive feedback, to become stronger and discover that ability that's it's already inside of you. Just like the fish don't need to be taught how to swim. The confidence that Davik was asking about, that's already there. The leader that you envision yourself to be, it's already there. The communicator that you want to be, it's already there. The next version of you, it was always there. All it needed was the right environment. So maybe the question is not, do I have what it takes? Maybe the better question is, am I planted where I can grow? Because when the seed is planted in the right soil, when it's surrounded by the right conditions and given nourishment that it needs, growth, it's not an accident. Growth becomes inevitable. And when you place yourself in an environment like Transmasters, an environment that challenges you, that supports you and calls you to become something higher, you may discover that success was never missing from you. It was simply waiting for the right place to emerge.